Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am the Max of You Trades. In the last part, we basically just kind of bipped and bopped our way across various lands and did the new side quests that are popping up, and, well, we're gonna be continuing to do that. However, before we do, there's something I need to take stock of. A bit of a hunch, you might say. So I can't help but notice that this here Meridian Ocean can be like zoomed in on, and it's like it's a pretty sizable chunk of map. And on top of that, there's the Cutlass box over there that I made note of when we first got here, but then forgot about entirely somehow and left. I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, and part of me kind of hopes that it's not this, but also part of me hopes that it is this, is that this is going to initiate some sort of multi-episode long traversal of the ocean as we battle pirates type side quest. I don't know. Hi, Vincent. Didn't realize you were standing over there. That's kind of funny. Can I talk to you? Of course I can't. All right, well, you go ahead and keep on being you. I'm gonna go ahead and see what the hell this is all about. It's a map. Perhaps a map of treasure.
Hey, Cloud, let me see that.
Really? You? Okay, go for it. Why you sniff it?
This reeks of sea salt, and not the fresh kind either. This thing smells ancient.
And how did nobody else pick it up till now?
Yeah, Gramps told me about it once.
About old things?
Long ago, when most folks spent their lives at sea, a war broke out between some pirates. I mean, how do you think they came up with Pirates Rampage? It's based on a true story.
As all games are.
Want to hear?
Yeah, why not?
I got nowhere to be. And it makes you happy.
Gather round and hearken to my tale. 4 steel birds soared through the skies, and tracks wove across the land. Wooden ships were the primary means of travel. One such ship was crewed not by men, but monsters, hellions, the high seas. From the fires of war, these pirates emerged victorious, leaving crimson waters in their wake. The world's ocean is now his sole dominion. Their captains declared him pirate king. As for the king's treasure,
you can have it. I left everything I gathered together in one place. Now you just have to find it.
whatever he hid, this map should point us to the locations in which its fragments rest. The spell he used to seal them away seems to have broken as well. Though the Pirate King's treasure is now ours to seek, 4 ferocious fiends yet stand in our way. Doubtless, they'll put up quite a fight.
And I, for one, can't wait!
I enjoy how much of a goober you are, Red, I gotta be honest. Okay, well, sure, why the ever-loving hell not? Also, not for nothing, that was sounding a whole lot like the intro to a Soul Calibur game. Take to the open ocean with a tiny Bronco and follow the treasure map to recover the long-lost relics of the Pirate King. Once you have assembled all 4 pieces, you can transmute a powerful accessory once used by this fabled swashbuckler. The real question is, will it actually be of any value? I can transmute to, hang on, I can make the wiggity whatsits of who's the what's now? Hang on, hold up. The Crosshair's Compass. Ah, okay. Partitions ATB gauge into 3 segments for a short period after using 5 types of commands. I don't know how good that actually is, if I'm honest with you, but I mean, hey, side quest is a side quest, so we're gonna dunst it. All right, Sid, we're getting all up in your plane boat.
You ready to jet?
As I ever am going to be. Let's go. I must zoom across the seas. Let us seize what we are gonna get ourselves involved with.
Captain speaking. Outside your windows, you'll see open waters.
We will?
Advise there may be some ocean swells. How was that? This thing's practically a paddle boat. See if it swallow us whole on a whim. So we're sticking to the shallow.
Fair enough. I also enjoy the dynamics that we're forming here. Alright, so boy howdy, this does not help me much. It really, really doesn't. Okay, so I am currently Jesus. I am here in the bottom left of the area. So... God, why can't they just put the marks on this? Okay. But where is this in relation to literally anything else? That's what I want to know. Unless I'm on the map itself, the map is useless. Okay, but we got this, and then there's like this little dip, and then like sort of like that? It's just me, or do these maps not really line up? Hang on. Okay, no, hang on. All right, so I'm right here, and that's on the map right there. So I just need to continue heading south, the direction I currently am, and then we'll get to one of these things. Okay. I just need to put in some sort of modicum of effort into navigation. Never been any good at that, but I'm gonna try. I am gonna do my best. And chart these uncharted waters, I suppose. Alright, how far have I gone? Just keep on going, I guess. I also kind of need to go this direction a little. There you are. And eventually, we'll sort of head there, I guess. But I don't know. That's a really big X on the map. That takes up a lot of real estate, I can't help but notice. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to read this thing. Okay, alright. Now when it comes to this, then yeah, that must be... Yeah, okay, so we are in fact, more or less, where we need to be. But, how do I get off yon thing is the question. Maybe this? Ah! Okay, alright. And then I guess I just look around this uncharted area right here. Okay. I can't say that everything is gonna go as smoothly as this one seems to be going, but it's a good start. It is a good initial impression. Bro really does just try to find anywhere with shade to brood while we go and do our thing. Alright, okay. And I guess Vincent and Sid just chill out there. I guess they're allowed to do that. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is what the Nebel port that I found that I thought was entirely worthless was for. Certainly makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Gungaga port. And here I thought we were going to be done with Gungaga forever. How foolish of me to think as such. Okay. So... Starting to feel like I've already maybe... May have ended up in a situation not ideal. Like, how do I even know that this is where I'm supposed to be going? Doesn't feel like it is. And that's not even getting into the fact that the map that I'm supposed to be using isn't even on screen anymore. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that this isn't where I was supposed to get off. Okay. Well, for the sake of you guys, let's just jump to whenever I officially figure out where it is I am supposed to go.
Later.
Okay, this looks like it could be something, actually. It's completely unrelated to Gungaga in just about every single way. So it means I've never been here. That seems like a pretty good sign to me. How is it I never managed to park this thing in the right direction and I constantly have to get flipped around? Why did that keep happening? Ah, poor Vincent, couldn't find any shade, could you, buddy? But okay, yes, here we go. Oh, all right. Man, I am so glad I figured that out as fast as I did. Otherwise, I've been running around Gungaga like an idiot. All right. Let us do battle thing that's just kind of standing here waiting for us to show up, I guess. Ow. Okay, well, first of all, that was very, very rude. Second of all, I kind of want to try and block it. But I don't know if that's gonna work out or not. You gonna try and fight me? Ow, okay, yes, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, Joseph. Okay, yep, my blocking skills are still absolute butts. Weak to ice. Everything is weak to ice. One of the guardians protecting the Pirate King's treasure. With its trusty club as a paddle, this fiend plows through even the harshest waves as though they were mere ripples, inflicting up damage by exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it. As the battle progresses, it will grow incensed. Its power intensifies with each roar it emits, reaching its apex after the third. You got it. Oh, he cranky and he buffing. Ow, that didn't work. Ow, that didn't work. Every time you see me get absolutely destroyed, that's me attempting to actually block something. Perfect block it, actually. Doesn't work very often. All right, well, I've had quite my fill of attempting and failing to do that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, Jesus! Why you gotta be all like that, though? Okay, whoa, 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 whoa! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, well, what if I did that? So Tifa can just freeze your face. Freeze your big, stupid face. There you go. Ah, blah, blah, blah. Ah, blah, 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 blah. All right, you need to knock all that off yesterday, okay? Okay. He's furious. Ah, he's furious, George! Okay, all right. Well, what if I were to hit you with my own ice styles? Hey, there you go. Get pressure! My goodness. You are very easy to upset. You have got some serious anger issues, I would like you to know, and I feel like you should probably work on those. All right, Tifa is also not doing the greatest at this moment. That's okay, because she's going to do a dive kick. Hey, there you go. All right, now, how long are you going to stay pressured for? You're already done being pressured. Unfortunate! And what if I did it again? What if I just did it again? Yeah, there you go. All right. Now that you've gone and done that, I can go and do a relentless rush! Always be beaten Tifa. It is the traditional way. There you are. Okay, big damage, big damage. Let me build up more energy, and then, whoop! Hey! There we go. All right, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't bad at all. Yep. As Tifa does her little stretchy stretch. There you go. Had to watch that entire animation. No complaints. And now we climb. Yep. All right. What an interesting little thing to just kind of toss into this game at the last possible minute, you know? Moogle medals, even though I don't think I'm ever going to use them. Ever. At any point. Hey, what am I supposed to do with that mess? Go and buy the, like, ingredients from the Moogles? Why the hell would I ever do that mess? Anywho, okay. I guess that's just one. I don't suppose the map itself will, like, mark this as completed or something. Personally, I would. I get that the map is extraordinarily old and everything, but, like, come on, pull out a Sharpie and scribble on that mess so you don't accidentally make yourself look stupid. They say nay. Great, they plan on donating this to a museum later or some such nonsense. You hate to see it. All right, kinda seems like, oh my goodness. Yeah, driving all the way over there is gonna take a while. Yeah, for the sake of everybody and everything, I think this is just gonna be something I jump around and complete that way.
5 minutes later.
Ah, there we are. Alrighty. What kind of freaky monstrosity? Ooh, it's something with big old wings or whatever. All right. I was just wondering what kind of freaky deaky monstrosity I was going to be having to do battle with. Now, at the very least, this time I know going in that I didn't heal myself before we did this. But, I mean, that's not like that really does anything. That's not really a thing to brag about. It's like, yes, I knew that I didn't do a thing, and I still did nothing. But, I don't know. I figure we'll probably be fine. Probably. Whoa, okay, whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Starting off strong. I noticed that Tifa's fists seem to be particularly strong against you, which is really good for the likes of us, because I can just do this.
No escape.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, all right, woo, okay, stop it. Always with the flipping and dipping. Yep, you sure are flippy. You don't need to be so flippy, you know, okay? You can settle yourself down. Okay, healing myself again. You. Ow, ow. So bad at dodging. So bad at it. Okay. All right. I guess I could still assess you just to be on the safe side. Yeah, weak to fire. It will become pressured when it assumes a counter stance. After a certain amount of time passes, it will unleash Graviga on the party and revert to its normal stance. Staggering it while it's in counter stance will prevent it from using Graviga. That's a bit of a very high ask, I feel, but I'll make an effort. I will definitely try, but I promise you nothing. Bit of an issue being the fact that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, considering I don't have any more MP. Okay, all right. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, we're going to just do this. Then I guess I'll hit you with a big fireball. Yeah, there you go. That's something. And then go for it. Why don't we? Why don't we just go for it? And of course you did that. Of course you did. Okay, you always have to jump out of the way at the exact perfect moment in time, don't you? Don't you, you jackass? All right, here we go. Now we're gonna make things start happening. With a lot of spins and flips and other such things. Gonna do it again. Okay, well, as cool as that all was, that guy is still alive. Also, Tifa got taken out at some point, and I didn't even notice. I was so distracted by everything that was going on. Okay, well, we can fix that. Sorry about that, Tifa. This demon apparently means very serious business. The most serious business of all. Okay, yep, all right, yep. Okay, you can stop it with your little 1, 2, 3 combo. All right, we get it. You're a big tough guy. You're a tough man. I understand, okay? You've got nothing to prove. I don't know why you gotta be like this. Why not summon Bahamut? You know? Like, I mean, when you really get down to it, why not do that? Oh, do we not have it yet? It's not letting me summon. I don't really know why. I can do my limit attack, which is obviously always cool and good and great, but not really what I'm going for. The summon bar is full. I don't really know what the deal with that is. Okay, well, here's what I will do. I'm gonna do this with Yuffie a little bit. Woo! Okay, that way. Oh, now we can summon? Wait, am I just not allowed to summon Bahamut specifically? I guess so. How oddly specific. Maybe the game considers it too overkill or something? No idea. No idea. All right, well, I know you're weak to fire, and this is ice, but counterpoint, it's Shiva. I'm gonna use Shiva. You can't stop me. Any opportunity I have to be able to summon up Shiva is something I'm definitely going to be taking up. There you go. You seem to be having yourself a bit of a time there, good sir. Ooh, okay, hang on. Getting out of the way. Getting out of the way so I can... Hang on. Actually, what would be way better and smarter of me would be to do this. And use a big fireball. Yeah, there you go. Big explosions. There you are. Then we do a somersault because we can. Nice. Shiva was entirely unnecessary. Except that's a lie. Shiva is always necessary. There we are. Oh, and yep. Big Tifa stretch. Okay. Time for another Chunko pirate treasure, I guess. And the old hip-hop ba-biddy-bop. Come on. There we are. So we've got something that was weak to ice, and then something that's weak to fire. I imagine we're going to be cycling through the greater majority of the elements here. Nice it never got a chance to do its gravity attack, though. That's always good. And I'll be taking this. Thank you very much. There you go. All right. Come on, hop down. Everything's got to always be the long and tedious way, don't it, Cloud? Telling me your ankles can't handle a jump like that? I know that they can. Yeah. All right. Then I'm going to go find the next area. After I probably go to an inn, if I'm honest with you.
Eventually.
Oh, hey, there's another one. Don't look. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, it doesn't really look like I'm going to be able to sneak a peek at our enemy today. But no, it just needed a second to pop into reality. I think we've all been there on occasion. All right. Well, aren't you just a horrifying abomination? You sure are, buddy. You sure are. All right. Well, looks like you've got some zappy styles to you, which means you're weak to wind. One of the Guardians protecting the Pirate King's treasure, the Fiend has sunk its fair share of ships, blasting through vessels like a cannon and leaving a trail of crimson in its wake. Morbid alternates between a low voltage state and a supercharged state in which it continuously emits electricity. Attacking while it's supercharged will cause it to unleash a paralyzing bolt of lightning, but also pressure it. Exploiting its weakness with a strong wind attack will generate electric charge, while also making it susceptible to being pressured. I see. Okay. That just kind of sounds like do your best out there. You just head on out there and you do whatever it is you think is best, buddy. All right, and that's what I'll do. I'm gonna hit you with the big wins. Big wins! It didn't work. It didn't work. He's just mad. Oh, never mind. It worked. It worked fantastically, actually. He's been pressurized. Okay, we can do something with this. There you go. I just gotta stab him. I gotta stab him. Okay, and then switch over to a different character so I can punch him. I can punch him. I see. This is how it's gonna be. All right. Well, then what if instead I did stuff like this? What if we go full Yuffie style? Okay, yeah, no, hang on. Tifa is still electrified, so now she can go ahead and cure up Cloud. There you go. Okay, all right. It is in particular rather upset with Yuffie at the moment. Fair play, fair play. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and you don't have wind magic. Of course you don't. I thought you did. I always think that a certain character has something, and it turns out that they don't. Okay, what if we start out by having a lot of that? Then we can immediately transition over into an ATB move. The second we pressure them, like so. There you go, there you go. And in fact, Yuffie, use your shooting star ability. There you go, just keep slapping them. Just keep slapping them. Okay, Cloud, wait, is he fine? No, he's not fine. He looked like he might have been fine for a moment there, but he totally wasn't. All right, hit him with a big kick. There. Do whatever works. Do whatever works. Okay, can we synergize now? We cannot. Cloud, could you wake up, my guy? This guy refuses to get off his butt. Yeah, they should have more than... Oh my God, the camera. Why is the camera doing this? Oh God. All right, well, you're not pressured anymore, but I'm still gonna yeet the youth. Still yeeting Yuffie. Ah! Okay, unnecessary. Then, summon. Oh, now I can summon Bahamut. All right, sure, why not? Why couldn't I summon this against the other guy? All right, I have nothing else. Boom. Oh, so you think you're kind of draconic, do ya? Well, get a load of this dude, huh? Hey. All right, yeah, this is gonna be a huge problem for you, I feel. Especially once I build up the ATB necessary to actually do something of value. Although, I feel like I'm also going to need to do something about the whole Cloud's about to die thing. Definitely not one of the better situations. So fine. I guess even if all... Oh my God! Alright, well, Cloud died, but that means Bahamut is just gonna go absolutely bonkers. So, you know what? Maybe this is fine. Maybe he's just gonna outright die as a result of this. I feel like most things probably would. It didn't die. Oh, it is still very much alive, actually. Okay, that's a big problem, actually. Okay, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that. Okay, you are a rather tough to deal with individual, aren't you? Okay, well, Tifa's back, so that's nice. Small problem is the whole no ATB thing. Okay, making an effort to gain some by running in circles. There you go. Seems distracted. That works. Okay, hang on. Wait for it to stop running for a second. Wait. Okay, then use that opportunity to keep Cloud alive. Okay, all right. It's progress. This is a totally viable strategy. It's just running in horror. Oh dear God. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying to avoid. I admit, I don't exactly know where the specific line in the sand is on that, you know, where running away starts and dodging begins or whatever, but still. There you go. Go ahead and make Tifa live. Thank you. Okay. Do you have wind magic? You do. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit you with wind magic, all right? You have yourself a time. Okay, all right. Now I guess I've decided to just kind of go for it, I suppose. Why not? Yeet! Yeet! Bada bada bada, yeet! There you go, woo! What do you gotta do about that? Not a whole lot, because we're gonna, focus, thrust! You're staggered, and boom. How do I keep ending up beating every single enemy as Tifa? And and big Tifa stretch. There it is. Every single time. I'm okay with this. All right, there we are. Well, that was by far and away the most difficult of all of them so far. Sheesh. Yep, come on. I mean, we didn't get to use Bahamut as much as I would have liked, but he still shot a giant-ass laser, so you can't say you didn't get what you came for, ultimately, right? There you are. Give me another chunk. Another pirate's chunk. There you are. Okay. Yeah, whoa. Why can you jump down that one, but not the other one? The hell? All right. Cloud does things, and I know not why. But, okay. I guess another trip to an inn, and I'll find the last monster.
A little while later.
There we go. That one was actually probably the least painful of all four, which means the enemy we're about to fight is probably going to be horrifying. Well, or maybe not. They seem to be a little bit eepy sleepy right now. Let's go ahead and see. Although, there is just one thing I want to does. Hang on one moment. I would like to go and switch up my team a little bit. I actually updated my folios, and we got like a bunch of new synergy abilities, and I'd like to at least maybe do one of them if possible, so let's go ahead and see if we can pull that off. Sea Dragon! Oh, galvanized! Galvanized nails! Oh, dear God! Alright, how about you calm yourself, son? I'm gonna assess ya. What you got? Weak to electricity. Interesting, that. One of the guardians protecting the Pirate King's treasure, though known as the Slumbering Keeper, it surely sleeps with one eye open, as none have yet laid a finger on its booty. Yeah, well, I'm about to shank its booty something effectively. When enveloped in a galvanizing flame, it will unleash powerful fiery counterattacks. Poisoning it will quench its flames and pressure it. I literally just got rid of the character on my team that knows how to do that. Only lightning aspected attacks will fill the stagger gauge. You don't say. Okay, all right. Well, boy, howdy. I sure will make note of that one. Okay, all right, yeah, oh, no, wait, hang on. No, that's point. Dang, that's to heal it, not to cause it. What a bummer. You thought you were gonna get a swipe at her, didn't ya? Well, you didn't. All right, well, then I guess I'll just zap your goofy ass. There you are. Build up some energy. Whoa, magma roar. Okay, that was a little unnecessary. You went a little bit crazy pants, if I'm honest with you. Okay, now once more, help you out. There you go. Do some spins and things. There you go. Whoop. Okay, now it's doing this again. Gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, I gotta say, its HP is kind of going down relatively fast. If I'm being real with you. Ouch. Okay, don't know why you had to be all like that. I just wanted to do a new move. That's all I'm really here to do. And I get the pirate treasure too, but that's a side benefit at most. That's just another thing that's gonna happen. Oh boy, getting out of the way. Getting right out of the way of that one, don't mind me. I really should be doing a lot more electric-based stuff at this moment, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna cure. There you go, and that puts us at this point. There you go. Let's see. I've got two of them now, and I kind of want to see both. Tell you what, I'm just gonna run over there, and I'm just gonna hit them with this, just to see it. Yo, Tifa, yo, what were you doing over there? Hello. Whoa. Well, that was awesome. Oh, yes. That was dope as hell. Oh, man. Aren't you just the opposite of fun? Okay. Not letting me do my experimentations at all. Okay. Hang on, let's just bring Tifa back. Like so. Okay. There you go. Whoa! And there goes Cloud. Okay. This is what we're doing now. Okay, Tifa, I just need you to survive long enough. Okay, so I can toss you this. Okay, there, very good. Now you just stay alive as well as you can as I get a fireball upside the business end of me. That's always fun. Okay, doing my best to build up a little bit of energy. There you go. Okay, then we can bring Cloud back. That would be ideal. There you are. Okay, then we can be Cloud. Toss out a couple of these. Do everything we can to ignore everything else that's got going on. Okay, all right. Lots of pain. Red is down. Not ideal. All of this because I wanted to see a cool new move. And you know what? I don't regret anything. That move was awesome. And I don't even know, for reasons. Ugh, okay, all right. So now what we really need is you to stop doing everything that you're doing. I guess that's an idea. Seems a little foolhardy, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Just build up as much ATB as I can manage. Tifa, could you get yourself some ATB too? Because then you could heal yourself, and that'd be really great. But I don't trust the system. I'm saving her now. I could have done the thing, but I don't want her falling down, going boom again. Okay, all right. Let's keep doing this. Eventually, there you go. There we go. Okay, now let's hit him with the biggest thunder spell we got. That didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping it would do. That is all kinds of unfortunate. Okay, you just keep roaring in a Magmosian sort of way, I suppose. Legally, you are allowed to do such things. Although, goddamn, I am about to die again. Why does this keep happening? I was right. This fight is ending up being like the biggest pain of all. Great. Fraction of a moment before we were able to heal Cloud, this ends up happening. All right, definitely no. Just stop that. You stopped that yesterday, okay? You go ahead and roar all you want. It makes no difference to me, as I do everything I can to just bring my allies back. You know, Red's been down for longer, so he can come back first. Let's see. Is there any chance that you have like a bunch of vengeance? No, you lost all your vengeance when that happened. Yeah, I figured as much. Could you not, though? Unnecessary. Okay. He's roaring again. I mean, I could somersault him upside the head. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. But at the same time, no. Okay, part of me feels like what I should do is actually do... Let's see. I don't really have much in the way of items that are good anymore. Unfortunate. Okay, well, just stay alive for now, Red. Okay! Jesus Christ! You really know how to choose your moments, don't you, Sea Dragon? Also, can I ask why a freaking Sea Dragon has so much firepower? Why is that a thing? So uncool. Okay, well, I have an idea. I'm gonna go in. Right, that was not part of my plan at all. I feel like that should be pretty obvious. Cool, this is fantastic. Okay, well, okay, what if abilities, Watcher's Respite, what if we heal ourselves just a little tiny bit? Okay. Then I switch back over to Tifa, and then Bestial Barrage. There we go, whoa! My goodness, that, of course. All of my strategies don't work. This asshole just tanks through everything that I do. Oh my god. And here, I'm pretty sure, I feel as if I had just bothered to keep Yuffie, who had the damn poison magic, this could have all been completely avoided, as it turns out. This is redonkulous. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, people. I'm either gonna win this or I'm not. I don't know which. Yes! Okay! By the skin of my pants! Jesus Christ! Holy hell! Woo! Alright. Alright. Unintentionally, completely obliviously made that much harder for myself. But I don't regret a single solitary thing. Not even remotely. Okay. Give me more Moogle medals that I do not know if I will ever use. And also give me the mighty pirate's treasure at long last.
collected all the lost fragments.
We sure have, buddy.
Assemble the Pirate King's treasure.
Okay, I mean, we did go through all the trouble, I suppose. We did go through all of that, didn't we? Okay, so it should be... Where the hell is it? I don't remember. It's like Pirate Man's pirate face or something. Where is it? It's an accessory. I know it. No, hang on. There it is. Okay, the Concierge's compass. There you go. What a weird looking compass. What a weird thing to be a treasure, honestly. Oh, hello. I can't hear you.
Crowns to me best mates, which means you're more than worthy of taking the treasure compass. There'll be no roads on the high seas, at the mercy of the wind and waves, bound to their whim. The ocean's a capricious lass, fickle and cruel. She'll do her best to drag you into the dance. But man or monster, it's your makings that will see you through. I treated mine with respect, and they stuck with me till the end. Of course, there was no shortage of sturdy dogs who had outlaws. But instead of hanging the jib, they laughed in their faces.
The jib?
That's the way. Trust in your hearties and yourself. And when all else fails, let that compass be your guide. May your spoils be plenty, and you always at your back.
Oh man, who knows where that compass will take us? Maybe it'll lead us to some crazy treasure. I can't wait to find out.
You do you.
Or not. I mean, nothing can compare to the greatest treasure of all, the planet. Okay, crew, let's weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. Live stream's calling. It's high time we set sail. Yo ho, me hearties.
You are such a dork, and I adore that about you. Oh, hello. You've successfully transmuted the ancient Pirate King's trusty compass. Pay attention to where it points while sailing on the high seas. It may lead you to treasure. Oh, you mean all of those boxes and stuff that I've been finding this entire time? Okay, that just makes it easier to find those. Yeah, as I was floating my way across all of the lands, I kept running over various boxes and barrels. Some of them were all glowy and they had like jetsam or something in them, and I guess that's a pretty rare material or something, because it sure gave it a lot of grandiose whenever I picked it up, so... Okay, that just makes it easier to find that stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. And it's incredibly silly that Cloud was acting so freakishly aloof considering the entire time. Like, don't act like you weren't doing all of that solely for Red's benefit. You wanted him to be happy. We're friends. Speaking of, I guess, our next location will be Cosmo Canyon. Yes, that seems wise. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and get myself all healed up, and then we'll jump into a side quest over there.
15 minutes later.
Alrighty, if I remember correctly, yeah, okay. The last mission that we had that involved Red got automatically submitted, and then we're starting a new one right here.
Oh, good. Nanaki.
It'd be he.
Got word from the survey team that they spotted the Gi right outside of town. Yeah, I heard. Are they okay? They weren't attacked, were they? Don't worry. Everybody's fine. Happened to be near the elevator, so they were able to escape in time. Though they had to leave their truck behind, unfortunately. Okay, I'll go take a look. We can't let more into the Veil. Appreciate it. Just, be careful out there.
I can only promise to be reckless. That's basically all I've ever been able to do. All right, and that just reminds me, yeah, there's still that Aerith mission here that I have to turn in eventually. Where are the other Tifa missions? If I turn in that Aerith one, then she probably definitely gets ahead in the lead, doesn't she? When it comes to the whole relationship value thing. Oh, this game is merciless. All right, so where exactly? That's not going to be it, right? Yeah, no, that's report to Caesar. We don't want that. We want this. Track down the Gi. All right. Then track down your Gi I shall do. Right over in that direction. It doesn't seem actually
Come on.
necessary to summon forth my Chocobo, but I already hit the button, so we may as well use it. And then get immediately off of the Chocobo and see what this is about.
What? What? I'm not Seto. I'm...
Wretch. You think we shall be fooled again? Undying is our enmity. Here we shall have our revenge.
Oh, fun. A Sins of the Father type situation. Those are delightful. Oh my god, they're possessing the penguins. That's just weird. But here we go, I guess. Well, for all of the penguin possessions on display at the moment, I can't help but notice that they are no more powerful than they were before, which is to say, not especially on any front. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? Points for effort and creativity, but you might want to find something a little stronger. We should probably follow that. Yeah, we follow him. Hang on. Where's my damn bird? Yeah, get over here. Get over here, bird. Those things are probably gonna, like, move stupidly fast. Ugh. I need chicken legs to help me out in that regard. Or maybe I don't, actually. Shows what I know. Okay, well, these are substantially more intimidating. They can do their little hoppy jump things, so they got that going for them. There we go, there we go. But if I get them in a big ol' loop, then there ain't nothing they can do. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to do. Doing flips! Hoo-yah! There you go. Try and stop my flip styles. You can't! It really is Tifa's blizzard magic that's tying this whole thing together with a nice bow, though. Apparently not. What direction they go? They go that way. Okay, we don't need the chocobos. Just go in that general area. It works out all on its own. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Up over here. Ah. Are those not literally just more of the exact same? Or are those like the super versions? Hard to tell. Either way, we be fighting. We be fighting. All right, time for a flip. Hey, you tried to jump and it did not work. It did not work. Whoa, all right, but your buddies definitely just played backup for you, so that's pretty nice. You know, as you die, you can always know that you had a good friend at the end of the day. And, you know, I'm sure that you guys can have a good laugh about this in the afterlife once I'm done with you both, you know? So that's always nice. You gotta look for those silver linings wherever you can. All right, well, see, now I hate that one in particular. I hate that one in particular is what I do. Okay, stop being an asshole, okay? Unnecessary. There we are, okay. There's less of you. We'll go after you. This guy seems like the one. Really, really getting old, that. There, hit him with more ice. Thank you, thank you. Finish up the biz. Ow, why? Why this way? Why this way, you be... You're a right proper jackass. All right, yep, you do your jump, and okay, thanks for that. Okay, now if you can hold still for just like a fraction of a moment so I can kill you. That's very courteous, thank you. You say that, but I don't know. I feel like we're doing pretty good, all things considered. He says on the verge of death, but I still stand by what I said. We're doing fine, we're doing fine. Left to ponder just how many enemies they can possess before they're, I guess, forced to give up. Eventually, there just won't be any wildlife in this area at all. Ooh, this looks serious. Hang on, this looks serious. I better heal 700 HP. Hey! And let's even also use up the rest of these potions I've been holding on to. Never gonna find another use for the damn thing, so we'll just go ahead and burn through them. They've been taking up space in my inventory any dang way. There you are. Okay, we'll give one more to Tifa. And we'll go ahead and say that's good. All right.
Oh, hey, hang on. You guys have it all wrong.
Silence, Seto. We beseeched your aid, begged you to recover the black materia. You would bring us salvation.
What? I never agreed to that.
It's true. He didn't.
Ignorance, Seto.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's delightful. Okay, all right, all right. They've got spirit shields and all that. Okay, okay. He's gouging, but I'm assessing. What do we got? A large herbivorous beast that has been possessed by a spirit of the Gi. Highly aggressive and shrouded in a scarlet miasma, it bellows in pain and anger as it destroys everything in its path, automatically becomes pressured after using certain attacks, and periodically casts Shield or Reflect. It will begin to heal itself with Concentrate when its stagger gauge gets high, but this can be interrupted by hitting it with 3 powerful offensive abilities in what, rapid succession? That's a little overkill, but okay, I guess. Okay, you have been pressured. I'm going to try and get even more ATB. Don't mind me. And now I'm gonna do this. That seemed to do nothing? That's interesting. Okay, please stop doing that. The problem here is I don't have nearly enough ATB to make that work. If I had equipped that compass, this would be an entirely different story. I admit as much. Alright, well, here's hoping that a summon later will help even things out just a little. There you go, there you go. And go to Tifa, go to Tifa, go to Tifa. Do a big old kick. And again, maybe this will be entirely unnecessary and we're about to win the fight right here and now. Yeah, okay. Turns out that was actually really stupidly easy. Maybe you shouldn't have possessed an herbivore.
I'm not Seto. I'm his son, Nanaki. There's a lot of things I don't know yet, but I want to learn. Can you teach me about my father? About you?
Father. I see. As you wish, son of Seto. What would you like to know?
Sometimes you just gotta absolutely whoop a dude's ass before he's willing to listen to reason.
Seto ventured deep into the caverns below your home that day. Alone, that he might persuade us to cease our ingress. Though we had braced ourselves for battle, we found ourselves captivated by his resplendent mane. He was a beautiful creature, in both body and soul. So swayed were we by his courage and sincerity, that we chose to entrust with him our singular desire.
Huh. That seems a little weird to me, but okay. It's like, we were gonna murder the hell out of that animal, but dang, it was kinda cool though.
We desire the return of our black materia, and deliverance from this purgatory. We believed Seto to be a man of his word, but his betrayal proved otherwise. Our hopes placed in him, only to be trampled upon. We were forsaken, overcome with rage.
I noticed.
One by one, our arrows found their mark. Yet Seto was unfazed by our assault. As a confidant, our secrets he would keep. As a penitent, our vengeance he would accept. Yet Seto would not forsake his duty to keep us from the veil. He was resolute, his will adamantine. And with every arrow that struck, his body hardened to match his resolve before our very eyes, unmoving in the face of our relentless onslaught. 'Twas not long until we lost heart, conceding the futility of our plight, and sank back into the dark depths whence we came. Yet the darkness granted us no comfort, and certainly not the oblivion for which we so desperately yearn.
I know this might sound hard to believe, but I want to finish what my father started. I want to fulfill his promise to you.
Is that so?
And even if you don't trust me, Talk does. He asked me to get back your materia. Like I told him, I'll do everything I can to make sure you can rest in peace. All I ask is that you wait in your cave until I return.
And if we comply, you will keep your word.
It might take some time, but I'll do it.
Very well. Finally. At long last. And thus, the promise has been made. See that it is not broken, son of Seto.
You sure about this? They're gonna hold you to it.
And I hope they do. Dad understood the Gi's suffering, but he also understood others would suffer if the Gi ever got the materia back. He was willing to bear that pain for them, even if it turned him to stone, if it meant that he could spare others from their wrath. We just have to find that black materia, and we have to make sure that no one gets their hands on it, not the Gi or anyone else. But I do want to keep my promise. I'm gonna find a way to release them from their suffering. There's gotta be an answer out there somewhere, and I'm not gonna stop searching until I find it.
Spoken like a true watcher.
You heard all that?
Our hopes and our dreams give us strength. Remember that. Hold tight to yours, and see that you never let them go. In time, they shall lead you to the answer you seek.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, first and foremost, I just gotta say, you are absurdly cool, Nanaki. You really are. They've expanded on your character in so many incredibly fun ways that I've been enjoying seeing all of it. I really, really have. Okay, however, we have reached the same issue with you as we have with Aerith. Oh boy, but okay. All right. I will manage to find a way out of this situation. Of that I am absolutely certain. I'm also extraordinarily glad that, you know, Red understood the full implications of all of it, even if this whole situation is unspeakably dangerous for the lad at this point. But yeah, there has to be some other means than the black materia. I don't think I've accidentally blabbed what the black materia does, but no, we're not letting anybody use it, ever, for anything. No, absolutely not. Alright, I don't suppose there's a Tifa mission hiding in here somewhere, is there? Okay, let's see. Was headed to the airstrip when I had a run-in when one hell of a fiend led it on a merry chase until my baby's engine gave up the ghost, and now I'm stranded here. I could fix her, but so long as that guy's still around, I doubt I'll get far regardless. If anyone can come bail me out, I'd be in your debt. I mean, at the bare minimum, I sure can go and look. I can go and take a bit of a gander, I sure can. You really gotta make it as difficult as possible, huh? There is nothing even remotely close to that. I am actually gonna have to travel over to you. Okay, alright. Well, I guess if a fast travel point was so incredibly convenient, they would have just used that themselves, wouldn't they? Alright, so, where? Ah, there. There we are. The Traveler's Request. Alright. It really do just kind of depends on whomstediv my side quest partner for this one is, I guess. It's looking like it's freaking Yuffie. Again. Oh my god. Okay. Sure.
Yoo-hoo down there. Looks to me like you could use some help. Wait. Chicha? What are you doing here?
It's good to see you.
Oh, that guy. I remember him now.
Who's this?
That took a bit.
Oh, this is TJ. He was Avalanche HQ's, guy on the ground? Informant?
Looks like he wears a wig.
And these are my helpless yet lovable minions.
Bruh.
It really is a small world.
You say something?
Nope, just glad you're okay.
How exactly did you get the notice on the board? Wait a second. No, actually, how did you get the notice on the board? If you were stranded here, what, did you go into town, put the notice on the board, and then come back here to be re-stranded? That doesn't make any damn sense at all.
I'll be honest, when I first caught wind of Shinra's plan to drop the Sector 7 plate, I was pretty skeptical. But after you and I parted ways, I told HQ about everything I'd heard, and went around making sure my friends got out in time. And most of them did, but not all. So many lives I could have saved.
I'm really sorry about that.
The sight of the plate crashing down gonna haunt me forever.
Ugh. Yeah, no, that's not something anybody is gonna forget about.
I take it you tuned into Colonel Lodbrok's speech. Makes me proud to see folks finally banding together against that piece of shit company. Wutai is gonna be at the heart of this fight, and I'm ready to risk it all to make sure we win.
Very cool, very cool.
Nayo and them? We were on the run together after we fled Midgard. They decided to stay in Cosmo Canyon. Said they wanted to brush up on their planetology. Though, I don't know how well that'll go for them. All three seems pretty down. I hope they're okay.
That's all we can do.
Actually, since fate has deigned to bring us back together, mind if I ask a favor?
Sure, why not?
See, I ran afoul of this big old fiend. I put the pedal to the metal trying to escape, and, well, now I'm paying the price. Pretty sure the sucker's still around here somewhere. Mind smoking him out and taking him down?
A favor, huh? I suppose I could be persuaded, seeing as we are friends.
Sassy, sassy ninja.
To lift a finger for free.
Just name your price.
And you've got yourself a deal.
So how do we find this thing?
Is it overly complicated?
It's hiding, so it might be underground.
It's complicated.
It should be easy to track down with one of those vibration detectors the noodles sell at their shop.
Wait, didn't I buy one of those like forever ago?
Monsters have got it all.
I think I did.
You mean this?
Yeah, this doodad I randomly purchased for like absolutely no reason because I was confused by its existence. Okay. Well, pull out the vibro detector, I guess that's what we're calling it, and scan the area for signs of the fiend below. The greater the vibration, the shorter the vertical gauge will become. Okay. Meaning you are closing in on the beast's position. Two concentric, whatever. Blue circles will appear when you are approaching the field. Red circles will appear when you are straying. Stay on a trail to eventually draw it above ground. Okay, I guess. Hi, why are you here? Yeah, I know. Why did the bird just randomly show up like that? Why are you like this? Okay. Yeah, I know. I wanted to look at the map, dumbass. Okay, thank you. That's what I was going for. What, do I need to talk to you to, like, start the quest?
Point you in the right direction. Just
Oh, wait, no, he's already holding it out. Oh, my God. Okay. So I'm playing, what, a big-ass game of hot or cold? Oop, you have strayed from the creature's location. Okay, then I won't do that. And instead, I guess I'll go this way. That bar does not appear to be shortening at all. Yeah, the second I read that explanation... Oh, I'm apparently approaching it. Yeah, the second I read that, I knew that this was going to be one of those things that was going to take a long-ass time. Okay. I guess I'm still getting closer. I'll keep going in this direction, then. The game seems pretty content with this. Yep, okay. Maybe that swirly vortex over there? No, wait, no, that's the fan. Never mind. That's not a swirly vortex. That's always there. That's nothing new. Okay, well, the bar seems to be getting smaller. So that's nice. Ignore the penguins. Don't need to be doing anything with that. I'll just keep on going. And eventually it will just kind of magically show up, I guess. Running, running, running some more. I'm about to run out of places to go. Also, I can't help but notice that the blue ring thing is kind of stopped entirely. Uh-huh. What the goddamn? It went red, which means I'm now suddenly going the wrong way, I guess. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay. Can we get rid of the griffin yesterday? Thank you. Thank you. Then we get rid of the desert penguin. There we are. More desert penguin. Not today. Not today. There we are. Okay. Pull out the doodly doot once again, please. Okay. Going the way that I was going seems to have been the bad idea. Okay, no. Really? Oh, I mildly stumbled. Better put this thing away. Okay. Okay, hang on. An old worm sounds like a place where a monster would show up. Maybe something called an old worm or something. Do you wanna give me anything more to work with, game? Or is this just gonna be what I end up doing for the rest of my life? I think I'm gonna be trapped here for a while. This thing sure do be beeping a lot. Whoa! Alright, well that was a gargantuan pain in the ass. Wait, the creature stirs below your feet, continue to lure it? Wait, what? No. Wait, what? No. I'm supposed to have found it. We're done now. I'm supposed to beat it up and be done with this. I don't know what... Wow, okay. Oh, there it is again. I can only assume we're doing this a third time now? Oh, well. Okay, well, I guess at least something happens. Nothing that I wanted to have happen, but it's something, I guess. Stop focusing on the golem. I want to kill the jumping dudes first. Yep, okay, cool. You can knock that off. I have no interest in you right now. So you can just knock that off. There we go. Okay. I need to get rid of the little minion dudes first. I don't understand how they have the physical strength required to be able to knock me so far through the air like that. So bizarre. Anyway, die. Okay. You know what else you could do? You could also, all right, or you can fly through the air, preventing me from being able to hit you. That's also an option. I guess that's totally a thing. Okay, now we deal with you. You're weak to air. That's manageable. Tell you what. I will even let you get hit with the most powerful wind magic of all. You know, there you go. I'll be expending a lot of effort to take care of your silly ass. So, there you go. You've been pressured, staggered, and you have been turned into gravel. All right then. And now for another round of this bull honky. Okay, off I go. This looks like a fighting arena to me. At least for something like this. Okay, no, I'm still going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. And there we go. All right. Man, what a colossal pain in the ass that was. Well, then stop looking at it and start killing it. How about that? Ow. Okay, well, that's a lot of fun. Let me see. What are you weak to? Are you weak to ice? Because that'd be convenient. You are, actually. All right, awesome. I don't need to put nearly as much thought into this. Oh. We can just do this and that. And, all right, now you're under the ground. Very annoying. Yep. I sure do absolutely despise this thing. Okay, well, I don't think it can swallow more than one person at a time, so we'll just, nope, no ingesting, no ingesting. Instead, I'll hit you with Blizzaraga, like so. There you go, do tons and tons and oodles of damage. All right, now you're doing a Bull Blacks, don't need any of that. Okay, nope. Okay, no, it can swallow more than one person at a time, as it turns out. And it sucks when it does. But you've been staggered, which means everybody is fine and dandy and free now. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the hell out of you. God, what a long-ass road to fight this thing. Oh, delightful. More simulations. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, boy. And hey, you fixed your car. That's great.
I'm impressed.
As you should be.
Dork!
So, where are you off to now?
Unfortunately, Shinra's been making moves to push back against the resistance effort. Once they tighten up the borders, travel's gonna get tough. So, I've decided to head for Wutai while I can. You're going home too, aren't you?
No, not yet. I can't. Not until I've gathered lots and lots of powerful materia.
Uh-huh.
Well, try to stay out of trouble. That goes for the rest of you as well. You hear?
Trouble is all she ever does.
Caught up in the SRC's business at some point or another. Better be prepared. Right.
Oh, hey, you actually gave materia.
Good luck out there.
Neat. Yep, and now Yuffie has maximum ranked 2. Oh boy, now I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Okay, well, that being said, we know that the last side quest here is reporting that thing in for Aerith, and if I do that, I know she'll take the lead, so I can't do that now, and hope that I can just do it later, maybe. Which means there's just one thing left in Nebel, and then we can progress with the story, I guess. Yeah, so I can't imagine that ending up really taking all that long. Okay. Well, then there you go, people. In the next part, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Once again, I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised it's gone as fast as it has. But, yeah, alright. Despite my grumblings and mumblings, I am still having a fantastic time, and I hope you all are too. And we'll see you very, very soon.